So, you know, we'll just wait till he gets here. We'll just get a sound right down here. Greg around then? Motherfucker? He's pissing. He's probably got a blowjob with his own at this rate. Until the drummer gets here, that's just more time to drink some more beer. Yeah. All right, I'll tell you a joke right before you go in there. All right. What did Mary Jo bought a Fugo say to Joey bought a Fugo? Yeah, you need an 18-year-old like I need a fucking hole in the head. Fuck Letterman. There's bids up for me on a talk show now. Back. Can you hear these vocals? It's like they didn't want us getting too loud because some company over there was fucking them, man. They probably don't like this kind of music anyway. bad feeling. My baby ain't here today. We'll take a little trip out loud. Baby, can't you see? So take a little trip out loud. Oh, can't you see? You guys like that shit, huh? Stand up. Ryan. Here is good. Practice bad.
I say we all jump that ass.
They don't write them like that anymore, that's for fucking sure. It's funny as hell, Ozzy, Ozzy on the tour, right? He's like, hey, Zakk, you know, because me and my wife and shit, we got a little girl, right? You know? And it's, Ozzy's like, when you bring her out, you know, on the road, you know, because on our bus, Ozzy has his own bus, we had our bus. Because, you know, all the fucking drinking's going on our bus. Ozzy's, like, trying to hang, you know? So he's like, fuck that, I ain't hanging with you guys, I'll get my own bus. And so, but it's like, he's like, Ozzy's like, Zakk, man, you can, you know, when Barbara Ann and the baby come out on the road, you come on my bus, you know, because I know that, you know, you guys stay up all night and shit, everyone's partying on the bus. But be quieter, you know, on my bus. I said, all right, thanks, man. He goes, but, what was that before you go, man? Yeah, what's that, man? If you bring any of that Skinner or Allman Brothers shit on my bus, I'll fucking throw you right off, man. It's like, all right, brother, no problem. Does it sound okay out there, man? Cool. All right, let's see. Catch the midnight ride, oh man.
What? Huh? My turn? Oh, it's at the wall.
Beer break. Brother, we got any brew back there, man? Hit me up. Shit, I'm still standing, brother. Dude, I'm moving on up. Pretty soon it'll be the fucking keg will be sitting over here. All right. All right. Okay, check it out, man. I said it was wrong, well, baby, yeah. Oh, just kick it out, yeah, babe. Well, I said that this, well, now, baby, oh, just kick it out, yeah, babe. Well, down there, oh, yeah. mama, let it all know. Oh, just might happen to be your man. Baby. Oh, it just might be your man, baby. Oh, just might be your man. Child, just don't, just don't know, no, I don't know, yeah. All right, then you're gonna hear some fucking Ozzy. Yeah. Woo! That tastes good, that shit. Mother's milk. Nice what you teach him. Nice. Nice. Generals gathered in the masses, just like witches act like masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerers of death's construction. Fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh, yeah. this world stops turning, ashes where the body's burning. And all war pigs have the power, and it's gotta struck the hour. Day of judgment, God is calling. On the knees, the war pigs crawling. No more war pigs at the same. Satan laughing spreads his wings. Woo! Gotta dig on that shit. Fucking hang out and rap for a little while. You guys want to do that, man? You gotta guess me how many times Ozzy shits a day and all that stupid shit. I'll put this thing down here.
11 bucks. What?
Is there any way I can put this stuff in?
Well, whatever you want to fucking ask me,
Lost on me,
do it now.
Give me
What,
your
brother?
number or something.
New Jersey. I grew up out in New Jersey. Down near like Asbury Park and stuff.
Aaron, you guys question it? Good, man.
Who my major influences are? Like Dickie Betts.
That's raw.
Warren Haynes. He's with the Allman Brothers too. Like all the Skinner guitar players, Alan Collins, Steve Gaines, and all those guys. Ed King, Gary Rossington. Like I don't like that many. Like my favorite, the only new guitar player I like is like Slash. I think he's great. And, Jerry Cantrell. I think he's really good. Alice in Chains, he fucking rocks. It's like with those two guys, they can't. They're not like fucking fast guitar players, but they're. It's up here. You know what I mean? It's what you write. I mean, it ain't the fucking who's the fastest and all that shit. It's like play me something I can fucking drink a beer to. You know what I mean? And their music doesn't. Man, it's like anybody. Is that how loud this fucking PA is? What the fuck, man? Turn the monitors out this way. They're fucking louder than the PA. They were just thinking like about 10 of us were gonna be here. It was gonna be a fucking backyard bash. And they guessed wrong. Thanks, brother. But is this as loud as this thing fucking goes? This is weak, man. But anyway, anybody got another question, man? Wait, hold on, I'll get to it, man. I'll do it, brother. Oh no, James and Greg are the dudes that remind me. We got a band called Pride and Glory and shit, man. American-made rock and roll, brother. Finally brewed in the U.S. of A. Anybody want to ask me anything, man, about Ozzy? No, I ain't done with Ozzy now. I'm working on a new album. We're gonna do another album, and then we're starting recording tomorrow. James is in the band right now because Mike, the bass player, did the record and did the tour. Mike joined Alice in Chains, so Mike's out with them, man. So, but James is doing the album. And then right from there, I'm gonna start my album. So, but Ozzy might go out with. There's talks about getting together with Black Sabbath again. So, I told him, I said, I'll be at the shows, brother. At least I'll buy a ticket, man. I'll be there. So. Yeah, just a Marshall, straight in, that's what I use in the yard. I got Boss Super Overdrive, Boss Chorus, and a Wawa. Just 3 pedals, man. That's it. Well, when is it going to be out? I don't know. I think Ozzy will have it in the can for a while, because when we did Costa Mesa, we recorded those shows, and we recorded a whole bunch of other ones. So I was just going to put out a double live album. And then the album that we're working on now, the studio album, he'll probably have that thing sitting around for a little while, Because obviously he's going to put the double live thing out. That'll go for, a year or so. And then he'll put this one out later on, So it'll be cool, man. How did I get the gig with Ozzy? I was in the bathroom with him one day. No, seriously, man. We were taking a piss, and he was like right next to me. I looked over and he goes, "Man, you got a big dick. You want to join my band?" That's how it happened, man. Yeah. He had a big dick too, man. What's that, man? Oh, what, Lita Ford? Yeah, Randy Castillo. Yeah. Randy Castillo. Old Rando. Yeah, brother?
I always wondered, what's your opinion of like Jakey Lee's guitar playing and Tony Iommi's? Do you respect those guys?
Well, what do I think of their guitar playing? Jakey Lee and Tony Iommi? I think they're great, man. Randy Rhoads was killing too, man. I mean, Jakey Lee was fucking great too. I mean, Jake had it kind of tough because right after Randy passed away, you know, Jake had to come in. It's like whoever the next heavyweight, like when Larry Holmes was the champ after Muhammad Ali. I mean, you can't fucking, you know, I mean, how you gonna fucking beat Muhammad Ali? I mean, you know, as far as charisma and all that. I mean, Jake's fucking killing, but you know, Randy was fucking great. He died young, man. I mean, so you know, I mean, I always thought Jake was great. When we first got the album that Bark the Moon, we were like listening to fucking Pound His Ass and Bruise. We were like, fuck, man, this guy wails, you know. Like we weren't like, oh fuck this guy, you know. It was just like, cool. He's playing with Ozzy, fucking good, man. You know. And so, I think Jake's great, man.
Yeah, at the Memorial Show last March, was there...
Can't hear you, bro.
At the Memorial...
Hey, wait, hold on. Shut the fuck up, man. I can't hear this fucking guy. Just chill out for a second.
At the Randy Rhoads Memorial Show last March, was there any money raised, or did it just pay for the damages?
What's that, man?
The
Randy Rhoads show, right?
Yeah, was there any, was the money raised for that, or did it just pay for damages?
No, we ended up, we raised enough money so we got, we bought a mausoleum for Randy and stuff like that. So he's got this killing, you know, memorial for him, you know. It says Rhodes on the top, and then it's got the guitar and stuff. It's just him all by, you know, it's got pillars on it and everything like that. It's beautiful, man. There's a picture of Mrs. Rhodes next to the, you know. It's in yeah, I think San Bernardino. Or Santa Monica. No, it's in San Bernardino, that's right. But Ozzy's got a photo of it at the house. You know, I haven't visited it yet, but I've seen a picture of it, you know. It's cool, man. What the fuck? I don't understand these fucking people, though, man. It's like Randy Rhoads fucking died, which sucked. But then, like, people go to his fucking grave and fucking dig his fucking tombstone. What the fuck is that, man? It's like, what do they do when they get home? Check it out, dude. Randy Rhoads' grave, man. It's like if I was ever hanging out there, I'd beat the living fucking piss out of the guy, man. You know, it's like chipping away at it. All right, good. Go to sleep. You know, it's kind of fucked up if you think about it. And what are you gonna do? Show your friends? I got a piece of Randy Rhoads' tombstone, man. That's fucked up, man. No. Well, you know, I mean, less is more, man. You know, it's the truth. So, you know, it's I went through the whole thing, but the pedals and all that shit sucked, man. I mean, you know, there's less things that go wrong. What's up, man?
Where do you want to end up, Jack?
What, bro?
Where do you want to end up?
Where do I want to end up?
Yeah, where do you want to end up?
President of the Anheuser-Busch factory, man.
What were you doing before Ozzy?
Trying to make my move up the fucking ladder there, brother.
What were you doing before Ozzy?
Yeah, I'm gonna put an album out right after the Ozzy thing gets done. I'll start doing my own thing. But it's like I'm not gonna do a guitar record, you know, like fucking. Oh, look at me, I can play. You know, fuck that shit, man. You know, I mean, sing me a fucking song I can listen to. You know what I mean? It's just like so. Yeah, but we'll be doing an album. Probably. I don't know. I'm just meeting with everybody now, so. When it comes out, it comes out. I'll have a beer coaster in the record so you can fucking put your beer down on the coaster when you listen to it. What's that, bro? Well, with Pride and Glory, with the guys here. I think we're playing at the Marquee on Friday, man. Why don't you guys all come down Friday night, man? Go on fucking Connecticut. And I'll say, how many of you fuckers were at Moody's? Then we can go ballistic and then kick the shit out of everyone else that wasn't in Moody's and fucking send them around the club. Oh, it'll be the class reunion. Oh, Saturday? I thought it was Friday the 23rd. I got moved. He's drinking. He's drinking. That's my boy. Oh, man. Oh, it is? Well, let's go, man. I've been playing about almost 11 years now. Well, this is Leonard Skinhead, but I can't call the fucking Mets. I call the band White Sabbath, man. When we started Leonard Skinhead, the reason why we did it is it's a fucking joke. I mean, you know, it's like Leonard Skinhead, you know, it's all cover tunes, you know? And it's so fucking funny. I remember when my wife was working at A&M Records, their publishing company went down, and they go, yep, I seen that Zakk Wylde, you know, the band with the guys, James and Greg and stuff, at Leonard Skinhead. It was okay, but I mean, all they did was cover songs. It's a fucking cover band, you fucking idiot. I mean, it's Leonard Skinhead. It's a joke, you fucking dick. You know, I mean, it's like, but I mean, no, it's funny, like, we couldn't call it Leonard Skinhead. I mean, it is a cool name, but I mean, there's already a Leonard Skinner. So, you know, we call it Pride and Glory, though, man. You know, so. Where do I get my accent from? Oh, no, man. Yeah, where do you get your accent from? The fucking, the beer plant down in fucking Los Angeles, near Van Nuys. What's up? Go ahead. Oh, I'll get to it, man. I'll do it. How did I meet my wife? Wait, check this out. No, check this out, man. I dated my wife, man. We've been going together. We've been together for like 8 years, right? So I mean, this is before Ozzy and all that shit. But I dated her like in it was 8th grade, right before high school. And just remember that movie, what was it, Urban Cowboy? Remember when that thing was out and shit? Fucking went to see the movies. I fucking tried like going up her shirt and shit, you know? And it didn't happen, so I fucking broke up with her the next day, man. And ever since that, she always thought I was a dick. She still thinks I am, but you know. But it's like, I didn't see her for like, from 8th, we started dating at like senior year in high school. We started hanging out again, because we had like the same classes. Might be cheating off on fucking tests and shit. I took fucking business fucking law or some shit like that in high school. I had a fucking clue, man. I'm just like, yeah. I was like, okay, yeah. There's a drug deal going on right here. Oh, we're gonna jam some more, man. No, don't, man. Fuck that. Who was saying turn it down?
Police. It's just the cops.
Dave, fuck it, man. Hey, if the cops come, it's publicity for your store, man. Look at it that way. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, that thing was fucked up, wasn't it? That Rodney King thing? Well, you know, those guys were dickheads, man. But at the same time, he was wrong, too. Because if I ever seen that motherfucker driving 100 miles an hour through my fucking development, I'd get out, I'd break out a fucking 12 gauge and blow the fucker's head off, you know what I mean? And, you know, at the same time, the cops are wrong, fucking kicking his ass. They all deserve to get fucked. So, I mean, like, nobody wins here, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of fucked up, but you know, at the same time, when you're driving like that, you get out of a car and you fucking lunge at a bunch of cops, you're looking to get your ass kicked big time, brother. And and actually, you know what's weird about it? If it was a fucking white guy, he would got his ass kicked just as fucking bad, man. I tell you, if it was me getting out of the car with this fucking hair, they would have fucking they would have shaved my fucking head and kicked my ass, man. That's what they would have done. I mean, so it ain't a black and white thing. I don't think it's that. It's just, it was fucked up, man. You know.
What kind of guitar do you use, and what kind of guitar do you prefer?
What kind of guitar do I use? That's just a Les Paul, man. Les Paul custom.
What kind do you prefer, and what kind of pickups do you prefer?
I use EMG pickups, man. Yeah. Doesn't matter the year. No, it really doesn't, man. I think that's like a 89. But if you pick up a good piece of wood that you can fucking bash over someone's fucking head, and that's a good guitar, man. Yeah. What's up, man?
What were you doing before Ozzy?
What did I do before Ozzy? I used to jerk off a lot, but I still do, man. Yeah. But, yeah, it's true. No, I just, I played in a local band and shit, you know. I mean, doing gigs like this, just hanging out, fucking hanging out, going to parties, man. That's about it. Same old shit. I do the same stuff I did then, you know what I mean?
Hey, Zakk. Hey, Zakk. Hey, man, when you
Wait, hold on a second, man. Let me hear this dude. What?
when you made it big, did it change your life? You know, like how that you were?
What's that, man?
When you made it big, did it change the way that you
No.
were?
Put it this way, anyone who fucking gets any bit of success, you're fucking lucky, man. I mean, you know, the harder you work, the luckier you get. I mean, you know, there's a lot of guitar players that fucking smoke me, man. But, you know, they'd come into the Ozzy's gig. No, but I mean, they'd come into Ozzy's gig. I know, because I met him. I fucking jammed with some of these guys. It was like, fuck, man, that guy's fucking smoking, you know? Because I was like 19 when I joined Ozzy, you know? But, like, dudes would come in and they'd actually go to Ozzy at the audition, would go. I mean, think about it. When you hang out with a friend, if you meet somebody at a bar or something, you go, hey, what's happening, man? My name's Zakk. I'm Joe, man. Hey, Joe, how you doing, brother? You want a beer, man? Yeah, sure, brother. We'll hang out and talk. And, you know, you get on with the person. You know what I'm saying? If the guy's cool. But, I mean, if the guy, you put your hand out, he don't even put his hand out, it's like, yeah? You know what I mean? It's like, fuck you too, motherfucker, you know? I mean, it's like, to be in a band, you gotta live with these people, man. And who the fuck wants to hang out with a dick fucking head motherfucker that you couldn't want to kick his fuck that shit, man? I mean, you know, it's just like, these dudes would actually come into Ozzy and go, they would jam and they go, oh man, Ozzy would go, that's really cool and stuff. And they go, yeah. All I'm asking, 30 grand a week, man. 30 grand. Ozzy's like, can I join your band? Like, just get this fucking dick out of here, man, you know? I mean, but like, dudes would come in and go, hey, man, it's just fucking, it's unbelievable how fucking stupid people are. Come in and just go, I mean, I was fucking shitting myself when I met, I mean, if I wouldn't have got the gig, just the fact that I met Ozzy was good enough for me, you know what I mean? I was like, fuck, I come in there and it's just like, dudes would come in and just go, yeah, man, you know, I like to work the band hard, man. Oz, you know, when you get here, man, we better get ready to fucking work, man, you know? And Ozzy's like, see, this is the reason why I didn't get a fucking job, you douche, you know what I mean? But, I mean, they would say shit like that. I mean, like, what the fuck are they thinking? I mean, they must have had about fucking 3 cases before they go in to do the fucking rehearsal, you know? But, you know, I mean, attitude problems, man. Fucking dudes. You see it coming a mile away. I mean, you could just tell, man. You could see somebody and you go, yep, he's a dick. I mean, you know, I mean, you can tell even before you fucking meet him, but, no, I don't, success hasn't, how the fuck can it change you, man? I mean, the only thing I can do now, I can buy more beer for my friends, man, and that's about it. So, you know. I ain't like at one point I used to be into like getting Les Pauls, collecting guitars. I got about like 15 guitars. But I mean, I bought a lot of them. I mean, when I used to work at a gas station, saving all my fucking money for them and everything. So I mean, you know, I bought a lot back then. I mean, even if Gibson didn't endorse me, I'd still buy a Gibson guitar. I mean, because it's like fucking the best guitar. I don't know, you know, you play anything else. Tellys are fucking great too for certain things are good for certain things, you know what I mean? The Les Paul, you pretty much do everything with it, you know what I mean?
Do you use any like rack mount systems besides like pedals or anything like that?
What's that, man?
Like rack mount systems? Do you use anything like that? Like,
No, rack mount shit. It's fucking waste of dough, man. Go buy a case of beer with that, man. Get your little pedals and go, all right, good, look at it, I got $200 left for beer, man. But, when we did the Randy Rhoads show, what memorable shows, what were some of my most memorable shows? The Randy Rhoads shows, because I loved Randy Rhoads, I always dug Randy Rhoads. And then I mean, it was kind of fucking weird, man. I went out in the audience, you know. I mean, I seen Ozzy. I was never lucky enough to see Randy Rhoads live because I was like 14 or 15. I didn't. It was before I started playing guitar, so I didn't know whether how great he was or anything like that. I was just like, I wanted to go to see Ozzy. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, he's an Ozzy. Oh, he's fucking cool. Then who cares, man? Yeah, let's go see Ozzy, man. I seen him at the Garden with Randy Rhoads. I think Randy passed away like about 3 weeks before I was gonna, because they were in Florida, and we were gonna see them at Madison Square Garden. And that was gonna be Randy's big show, you know what I mean? Because Ozzy always told him, he said, man, wait till you make it to Madison Square Garden. It's fucking, you know, I mean that's where they did like the song remains the same and all that shit. You know what I mean? It's fucking the Garden. You know what I mean? That's the place to play. So like so they were going from Florida, they were gonna work their way up and then hit the Garden and stuff, and we were like, oh man, this is fucking great, man. Ozzy's gonna be coming around and shit. And it was on the Blizzard of Oz tour. I mean, not on the Blizzard of Oz, the Diary of a Madman. And the stage set they had was fucking, you know, you seen it, you know, the big, it was like a castle type thing, you know. The drummer was just fucking killing, man. But I was all excited. I remember my mom and dad cutting out a picture of Randy when he died, man. They were like, oh, they were like, Zakk, didn't you? This is that kid, he died, the guitar player in that Ozzy band, you know. My mom and dad, my mom's gone, but I mean, dad's still kicking, man. I mean, my mom and dad are like 60, 70 years old and shit. It's like, if they're cutting out pictures in the Daily News of Randy Rhoads, you know what I mean? It's just like, oh, here, check it out, man. I think he died, you know. And I was like, oh man, that fucking sucks, you know. But then we still went to the show and Bernie Torme played. That was before Brad Gillis. I mean, that's how early it was. And then I remember when we did the Randy Rhoads shows, I was out on the grass when Ugly Kid Joe was playing. I was like fucked up, man. I was like this is like my favorite band and I'm playing with them. And then Randy Rhoads' mom was hanging on the side and she was like, after every song I'd go over and give her a kiss and shit, you know what I mean? Like she was sat on the stage, she was like, oh Zakk, that's cool, you know what I mean? It was a fucking great show, man. That show was way cool. And then when everyone fucking rushed the stage, man, fucking dudes taking off with my guitars, man. I mean, fucking Greg fucking went over and fucking tackled fucking this guy to get the guitars. Just picked my guitars up and took off. And then, you know, those buckets of water Ozzy throws out? Some guy's fucking heaving buckets of water on my fucking cabinets, on fucking, you know, just picking them up going, check this out, motherfucker. It's like Beavis and Butthead. Cool, man, cool. He's fucking just like whipping out these fucking buckets of water, and then like, it landed on my cabinet, so I'm just watching. I'm going, motherfucker, who's fucking throwing this shit? And it's landed on my cabinet, and it lands on a monitor board, and there's fucking sparks flying out this fucking thing. I go, motherfucker, I say, I'm just looking to see where the fucking water was coming from. I see this fucking, like where you're standing, man. I see this bucket come flying up. I just fucking hightail it over there. You know, I'm just blasting through people. I just fucking grab this motherfucker and take him down. It's like, yeah. Oh, throw another bucket of fucking water now, motherfucker. That Irvine Meadows show, that was fucked up, man. It was cool though, man. Any other questions? Well, you want to hear us jam some more, man? What's up, man? What's that? No, I took lessons and stuff. I didn't teach myself. I took lessons for a while and then took classical lessons. But you know, when I joined Ozzy, I mean, that was Randy Rhoads' little trip, you know, the classical guitar, so ain't nobody gonna touch him, so I ain't gonna bother, you know what I mean? So I just said, I'll do this country shit. I looked at my hand, I said, well, let me see. I can do this chicken biggin. I could wank with it. I'm going to the bathroom, man. Ozzy fucking told me they had hey man. They had mics. What they would do, the road crew, and they used to fucking drive. A geezer told me about it. He said they'd have like fucking a milk crate in front of the microphone stand, you know. And he used to come out and go, what the fuck, man? Who the fuck is doing this? And like another time, you know, like There's like a mic stand that you put in front of an amp. I swear it's about that high. He just had that out as center mic. He goes, yeah, somebody's gonna fucking die tonight, man. Check this out. This is a good Dio story. Geezer told me. Sabbath was fucking playing. He went ballistic one night, Ronnie. He said, they were fucking jamming. They were doing like Black Sabbath or something. And he goes, everyone, or no, it was actually before they did the song. He comes out and he goes, they had a big cross hanging over, crucifix hanging over the drum line. So he goes, everyone, concentrate. Everyone, with our power, the cross will go ablaze, right? And all this stuff. And he goes, now! And all of a sudden you see like, it's like this little fucking bit of fucking smoke comes up and he goes, fuck, I hate when that happens. Fuck!
Spinal Tap.
this one out, man. We'll let James, you want to hear James sing a tune for us, bro?
Yeah, this one's called Wait. Yeah, this is when Pat Travers was with us for a little while.
James giving it up there, brother. Oh, you're right. Why don't we do another one? Bye.